Hey, what's going on? I'm Scott Birdsall. I'm here at PRI 2023 with my Bonneville land speed truck.
I am the danger, I am the boogeyman, I am a stranger. Fear is a mule, I am the pain, a break in the spirit, you never been tamed. Let's go. There is no savior, just me and you. To back you up later, this world is so evil, it's changing my nature. Still I'm so appalled, you thought I couldn't get at you. Oh, it's looking bleak, there's blood in the streets. Oh, a treat for the freaks.
Well, I'm most known for Old Smoky F1, my Pikes Peak race truck, 1400 horsepower Cummins turbo diesel, patinaed body, just super fun truck. Unfortunately, that thing got trashed at Pikes Peak this year. Moving on to my LMP1 car and also my Bonneville truck you see behind me. My biggest problem is my lack of constraint. I'll race anything. Like if you had a lawnmower next to me and we're mowing lawn, I'm racing you. This started out as kind of a joke. This was actually our garbage truck at the shop. We stuck all of our cardboard and everything else in it, and it had a 3-liter V6, ran like total shit. Everything was clapped out on it. And so my buddy Tim does Bonneville, and he's got the diesel pickup record at Bonneville. And he talked to me enough to kind of convince me to turn this thing into a Bonneville truck. I didn't have any specific class that I wanted to run at Bonneville. It just happens that I really like the 2JZ, so that's what it gets. And I really like these old trucks because I actually had one of these when I was going to school. You know, it was a mini truck, it was slammed on the ground, totally undrivable, but there's a certain kind of affection I have for these old trucks. So I didn't really plan it. My personal builds, I don't plan them. They just kind of happen, and it's a snowball of lack of constraint. Like all my dailies turn into boxes that I can't drive anymore, you know, or a race car. It's basically like a stock-bodied 3-liter truck class. So I left the 2JZ stock bore. There's no aero in this class, so you won't see any splitters or anything really helping. The only thing we're allowed is 2 strakes on the rooftop and then a partial under tray. It's basically 3-liter stock-bodied truck. Yeah, I'm pretty much a maniac. I set my hair on fire and I push the gas, and as fast as it goes, as fast as it's gonna go. But my personal goal is 240 with the truck. The current record is at 189. I want to break the record, but I want to break the record.
Right.
Like whoop and break it, yeah. 2JZ-GTE built by ALC Racing Engines in Santa Rosa, California. Brian Crowder billet rotating assembly. It's got 1300 horsepower, runs on methanol. We are running Haltech engine management, Artec turbo manifold, Garrett turbocharger, radium fueling components. We've got the PRP mechanical fuel pump, and we have the PRP IGN 35A coils. It's really good stuff. The coils, massive amounts of power, never any problem with any ignition stuff. Everything has worked flawlessly that I've stuck on the car. This year for PRI 2023, we have it in the Vibrant Performance booth. With Vibrant Performance, we use all their PTFE lines, stainless tubing, aluminum tubing. You can see all the titanium pie cuts on the truck, HD clamps, everything, like tons of Vibrant. Unfortunately, this year it rained at Bonneville twice, so kind of took the L on both of those. So I got a really fancy paperweight that I get to kind of play around with. But the cool thing is we have all year to develop it for next August when we're going to run it at Bonneville Speedweek. In the meantime, between now and Bonneville Speedweek, I'm going to run it at like half-mile events like shift sector, mile events, like pavement events, and that's how you see it set up right now. It's got the Toyota drag radials on the back and the skinnies in the front. Herman did a killer job on all the gold anodizing on this 2JZ that I wanted him to work on my next motor, which is a Ford Barra. The Australians know the Barra more than anyone, and Herman was the guy to do it. So he built me a Barra. It's here at the PRI booth on display that has more gold anodizing on it that you could possibly, it's gold. Not a complete engine, but you can see all the really trick valve covers on it. All billet, one off. It's the only one right now. He's gonna have them available. We got the PRP girdle. Everything PRP that he makes for the Barra is on it. The Barra thing is exciting because I had a drag car, gosh, seems like 15 years ago, called the Strange Bird, and it was a gasser, like 60s style gasser. And so we're gonna stick that Barra at like 1500 horsepower in an old school gasser. So it'll be like old meets new, and basically, you know, it's gonna be my version of an Aussie skid car here in the States.
It's been weeks, at least this moment